Hello, my name is CommRio and welcome to the newest series on my channel featuring this game, Football Tactics and Glory. This is a fun indie game created by CommRio team that blends football, or as us Americans call it, soccer, with turn-based, percentage-based tactics. It's a strange combination that has nonetheless blended together to create a good game, and I've decided to select it as my first ever Let's Play on the channel. My goal in this series is to take Manchester to the Premier League. Not Manchester, UK though, mind you. Manchester, New Hampshire. The largest city in New Hampshire at just over 100,000 people, Manchester lies along the Merrimack River and has a proud history. Not so much for sports, but for other stuff. I plan to change that though. Over the course of this series, my goal is to raise this team from the Amateur League, the 5th tier of this fictional US league, to the 1st tier, the Premier League, where we would compete with the likes of New York City, Los Angeles, and Boston. It'll take a lot of time and resources to do so, but that's the ultimate goal. I'm glad to have you along for the ride. I think it's time to introduce you to the team and start the journey with our first game. Welcome to Football Tactics and Glory. My name is Rio, and here is the start of Manchester's journey to the Premier League. So, the premise of this is that I used to be an incredible footballer, but once got an injury and was forgotten, and now it is my turn to bring this club from the Amateur League to the Premier League, and I will be managing it. So, we're going to be managing in the US League. Now, I created this league. It's based off of the base league in the game, but I've modified some things, added some different cities in, but it is mostly the same. Now, we are going to scroll all the way down to Manchester here, with our red-tailed hawk as our logo here, which should be the state raptor of New Hampshire. And now, for the first time, we're going to meet the team. But gotta wait for them to create the world first. Here we go, Manchester FC in the Amateur League here. We'll just read these messages first. Welcome to the post. Transfer window is open. Our team participates in the Liberty Cup. That's one of the things I have added in there, is I've named the cup, so we'll go into those. And the US is currently ranked 9 among the continent. Okay, let's meet the team, shall we? Here we have our goalkeeper, Hodges. Hodges is 27, a level 27. Pretty good defense and good control. His specialization level 2. Time on the club, 1 day. And he's under contract for a year and 2 months. Very low interest in there. So that's our goalkeeper. He's going to be keeping the goal safe. We got our sweeper here, Scruggs, level 7, age 30. Is not a particularly good defender, but the sweeper role in this is really crucial, I've found. So, we gotta keep him around there. And we've got Shearer? I should probably learn how to pronounce that. Shearer, age 29, is a universal defender and a pretty good one. Then we got Doss, who's a central defender. Is alright. He's got a contract that's going to need extension before the end of the season. We got Dickinson, our right defender. Another okay defender. 31. We don't know how long he's going to stick around. We got a lot of middle-aged people. This team needs to get younger as we move up. Then we got our left midfielder, O'Keefe. O'Keefe is very accurate, a good passer, has alright control. This is a solid player, should be one of the bedrocks of our run to the top of the Amateur League this year. And we got our right midfielder, Edge. Hopefully he's got an edge on the competition. And he's an incredible passer. Age 32, not sure how long he's going to last in his career, but we've got a talented player here to begin with. And then we got Roman. Roman has no class, and I don't mean that as a person or a judgment on him. He literally has no specialization, so we can kind of mold him here. So he's going to be starting out in midfield, and hopefully he can develop into a pretty good player. Then we got Calvert. Calvert is one of our forwards, so we should be expecting him to score some goals for us. He's joined on that line by Olsen, our central forward. Very accurate, good passer. And then O'Donnell, central forward, is our last forward. And then on the bench, coming off, we've got Tompkins, a central defender. We've got our left defender, Saunders. We've got an amateur defender, Worthington. We've got an amateur midfielder, Huggins. Amateur forward, Pack. Amateur forward, Fry. And then we got a couple no-class ones, Gibbons. And then we're back to Hodges here. So that's the team. I've set up our formation, and I'm going to go into training, get some stuff. Hodges has maximum propensity for playing out, so you can see maximum propensity is going to get this skill much earlier than the other ones, so we're going to select that. We're going to select the maximum one if we can. Interception, that's a good one, if it makes sense. Then we got Cannon Shot. I'm all for Cannon Shot. Olsen also wants to learn Cannon Shot. We're good with that. And then Reaction for Worthington. And for Fry, also wants the Cannon Shot. We're just going to have a lot of Cannon Shot on there. Specialization, you can see what people have gone into before. And then we got our contracts. We got four contracts that should expire this season. So that's our team. The club, Manchester FC, man, we got our logo, our uniforms, we got the team photo, if you want to take a look at this gorgeous group of men. Yeah. And then we got the upgrades, so stadium size, youth academy. This is stuff I didn't have to deal with when I did the demo for this game. I played through it a season. That's all you can play through in the demo. Really enjoyed it, but we're trying to build something here, so we're going to need to take a look at stuff like this. The youth academy, we want to get those young players, and then our trophies. Someday this will be filled with many trophies, but for now it is barren. So let's take a look at some of the transfers. So Shelton's actually a decent defender. Let's take a look at this guy. He's on Baton Rouge. An amateur defender is that's better than Doss here, and kind of Dickinson as well. So that might be a player to look into. We've also got Osborne, who's on Montpelier. There. These are both ones that are in our group. Now, Shelton is going to cost a fair amount, but it might be worth it. 28. This might be worth it. I'm going to come back to this after this game, see how we are. So here's the table. Here's our league. So there are 8 teams in the amateur league, and we've got our 2 biggest rivals right at the top there. Concord FC from our home state, and Montpelier from the state next door. Then we got Albany, Annapolis down in Maryland, Baton Rouge down in Louisiana. I don't know what that accent is, don't ask. Then we got Lincoln and Dover, who are the weakest teams in the league. We're also going to be able to check on league leaders, but there's nothing so far, so we can't do that just yet. So we got the 3rd league, 12 teams in there. We're going to hopefully take the place of one of the teams that finished down in the relegation zone, and then compete against Des Moines, Birmingham, Little Rock, and these teams next season. And then the 2nd league are getting even more intense. This is led by Las Vegas, Jacksonville, and Oklahoma City. The 1st league, you got Cleveland, Kansas City, and Baltimore on the top. And then the Premier League, our ultimate goal, where we want to face off against Washington, D.C., and all these teams. So cups, there will be cups throughout the season. We are part of the Liberty Cup here. The other cup is the Patriot Cup, which we are not able to be in because we're too low tier. So we've got to qualify, though, for the Liberty Cup. But we're facing Lincoln, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. Now, Continental Cups and countries, we don't need to worry about that just yet, but it's something to keep in mind. So let's take a look at the calendar. Our first game of the season is going to be against Dover. Then we're going to go against Montpelier, then Baton Rouge. And as we move there, our first cup game is against Lincoln in August. We got a fair amount of stuff to look forward to. And I think it's time. It's time to get into our first game against Dover FC. Now, we're the favored team. You see these stars, we're the better team. They're a 0-star team, we're a 1-star team. Let's take a look at them in comparison. So, they've got no one with a class. So, none of the special abilities we have here. And their top players, it's not a strong side, but that doesn't mean we can take them lightly. So, let's go in. See that uniform, that glorious black and gold? Well, we're gonna fight Pittsburgh at some point for it. And they've got their orange and black. Jeez. Now let's get into it. The start of Manchester FC's journey. And Dover's going to be starting off with the ball on this one. So, we got a pass over towards one of their forwards. We got the sweeper moving into the way, gonna cover there. And we got an interception there, and we took the ball. Who was that? Who took the ball? That's Doss. That's a good play by Doss there. Doss, Dickinson, and Shearer, and Scruggs gonna be holding off this line. So, we got O'Keefe, Roman, and Edge there. Let's see who Doss can pass to. That would be a lofted pass. That's a little long. That's also a lofted pass. This is a normal pass. We can do a normal pass to O'Keefe. Not going to risk it getting away from us. There are also 90 moves in the match, so these are going to be some fairly long matches. So O'Keefe has the ball. So we're going to pass it to Calvert here. And with our last action, we're going to hold this, increasing his control and making it harder for the defenders to steal it from him. So, you can see they tried there. And Calvert's got it handled. Calvert got things under control. Oh, only barely was able to keep the ball that time. You see the numbers there? Numbers correspond there. So, Calvert managed to keep the ball, and now we're going to try and make a move towards goal. Here. So, our weaker defender is here, Milton. Let's try and move past him. Got there. He's motivated, so improved skills, but he can't do anything this turn. We're going to move close, and we're going to shoot. Let's see if Calvert can forward the first goal. No, it went straight to the goalkeeper. And we do not have a goal. That was a good chance. Maybe should have gone for a power one, so we could have gotten maybe a corner off it if it missed. And he's going to hold the ball, so now it's our turn to try and take it from him, and O'Keefe's not a great defender, so I'm actually going to bring Olsen over here and try and take this away. And Olsen manages it. Olsen managed it, and we're going to pass to Calvert to get a little closer, but he's not going to be able to hold it, so he's going to need some good rolls to keep the ball here. And he got motivated, so he's got a better chance this time, and it still didn't work. That's a foul, ref! Foul! See, he's got a yellow card. We got this, we got this. We got the wall in front of us here. So, I want our most accurate player to take this. So Calvert's going to go there. Olsen will go there. And O'Donnell, I want you in the box. So, we're not going to try... I'm going to try and pass here to O'Donnell. We got a good chance, and we got it through. And the wall breaks, and O'Donnell now has a shot. We've got this ability. I think we're going to go for it. And the cannon shot gets the goal. O'Donnell has scored the first goal in Manchester FC history, assisted by who was his? Calvert. It must have been Calvert who assisted that. So, we're up 1-0. Goal differential is going to be important, so we got to take advantage of these weaker teams and try and take some good leads. So, same deal happened there. Doss is having a solid time as our central defender. And again, we're going to pass to O'Keefe. And this time, Calvert's Calvert's got lower energy, so we're going to pass to Olsen this time, so he can control it for the next one. Maybe we can even get Acevedo to go after us and maybe get him off. A red card would be important. So he's pressing, and another press. So this might be difficult to keep. Yep, not able to manage it there. Okay, so you see we got some abilities there that move them past. So Olsen is now really close in. So we're going to bring Calvert in and try and take the ball. Didn't manage it. Well, we've still got O'Donnell here who can take it. And he does it. O'Donnell manages to take it. Do we want to try a shot? No, that would not work. So we're going to hold it. Keep going here. No luck on that one. Our forwards are too good. They're too good. You just can't take the ball from them. He's motivated. He's gonna try again. Yes, he did. And no, he did not. Look, we moved past him too. That's a big what? So we're going to pass to Olsen, get a little closer, and Olsen is going to try with a power shot to get it through. Oh no! They managed to save it. Well, O'Donnell's got control in the box, so they've got some risk if they try and tackle and fail. They could foul him in the box, and that would be bad. The goalie got it. Goalie took the ball, so we got to clear out and got to roll there. So Olsen moved back in. So Calvert, it's your turn again, and this time he's able to take it. And let's try this again. Let's get it to Olsen and try and score one more before halftime strikes. We're going to try another power shot, and that's another goal. Well done, Calvert and Olsen. I think that's Calvert's second assist and Olsen's second goal, so it's a good start for those two. And we're really putting the pressure on them. We've had control most of this game, but they've got one more shot before halftime to take it. And they're trying the other side here, and the shot is unsuccessful. And they're going to take it into half with Manchester with a 2-0 lead. So Acevedo has a yellow card. O'Donnell scored the first one, not Olsen. That's my bad. So O'Donnell scored and Olsen scored, and our best player is Calvert. We've had the possession 72% of the time. So, how are we looking for stamina? Our forwards are a little low. I'm going to take out O'Donnell and put Fry in for the second half. Well, where's Fry playing? Yeah, forward. That works. So that's our first substitution in there. Let's start the second half, and we are going to start with the ball. So Keefe, you are going to pass it to Calvert. Calvert, I think it's your turn to try and score here. So we're right on the edge, and I think we can get this in, and Calvert scores, and we are up 3-0. That's a good start to the half. We got goals from 3 different players. Each of our forwards has scored now. Dover has to be disappointed on the way that their season is starting here, but we are very happy with our start. Let's try and keep... Oh, he moved past. Okay, Scruggs, you're our last chance here. And no, it's saved by Hodges. It got past Scruggs, but Hodges is a solid goalkeeper. It's good we have him around. Good save. So, gonna pass to Edge. That was not the best pass, but Edge can still get it. He just can't control it after there. So he's a little weak to the defenders if they come up. Now we got a defender, Hutchins, coming in, and Hutchins manages to take it from Edge. But Edge is going to try and take it right back, and he does so. So we're going to pass a layoff pass to Fry, get him a little closer, and with the last move, Fry is going to try a power shot, and that's our 4th goal by 4 different players. Look at that. Look at that man. He is so happy. Came off the bench and is already making an impact. And good pass by Edge to get him into position. Okay, now this time we got to be careful with Kearns. Kearns moved in, but Doss has it. Doss has been a solid worker on this side here. So we're going to do our same strategy as before. So O'Keefe to Calvert. And Calvert's going to hold. Let's see if they can take it from him. Oh, that was a bad roll by Calvert. That was pretty easy, but now he's motivated. Now he's going to get after it. Look at that. Upped all the ratings here. Okay, so it is Roman's turn to try and do something. No, it is not Roman's turn to do something. It is O'Keefe's turn to move here. We're going to press with Roman, and then, yeah, he's weak, doesn't have much of a chance. O'Keefe had that, but can Dover take it right back? We might be fought to a standstill right in the middle here, as that happens. And he took it. So, we're going to try the same thing again. Roman, you're going to press, and we're going to let O'Keefe take it back. And he is going to control it, so we can try and get one last goal. I want to get up to 5. Oh, he managed to take it. Come on, O'Keefe, you were controlling it. Oh, and he's right in front of goal. Kearns might have a good shot here, but it's not enough. Hodges is too good. Too good at what he does. So, Scruggs is going to pass to O'Keefe. O'Keefe is going to pass it past them to Roman, and Roman's going to hold. Hasn't had much to do, but he's got his chance now to get some points, and he managed to keep... Oh, come on! Come on, another yellow card. They're just getting chippy. They know they're not having a good game, and they're trying to take us out instead of doing the right thing here. So, Roman, you're gonna get it into Calvert. Calvert has one last move, and he's going to do the power shot, but it didn't work. But he got it back, so let's see what Dover does here. Oh, and they take it right back. Well, only a few actions left. It looks like this game is truly over. A dominant win by Manchester here. And we're going to just move people around. It's not going to do much, but that is the game, folks. Manchester takes the first game of the season 4-0 with goals from both O'Donnell, Olsen, Calvert, and Fry, and only 2 yellow cards for Dover to show. We controlled 66% of possession, had 7 shots to their 3, 9 tackles to their 7, 0 fouls to their 2. We were led by Calvert. They were led by Fairchild. Let's end the match and see what we got for experience. Scruggs leveled up there. So men of the match, we got Calvert, that's a good choice. O'Keefe, another very good choice. And Dawes, who was critical on the defense. I don't think the game could have gone much better than it did. And it really went well. So our goalkeeper's getting pretty close to another specialization level. But everyone else is in this range. And Saunders actually has some sweeper training. That might be something to look into. Maybe Saunders, who, well, no, he's not a better defender than Scruggs. Not that Scruggs is a good defender there. Look at that. We got the match victory. Reached quarterfinals in Liberty Cup. That's not there. So we got a very good first game. So we won 4-0. Concord managed to beat Lincoln 5-1. Albany got past Mountain Rouge 1-0, and Montpelier beat Annapolis 4-1. So we are now in the second place well, we're kind of tied with Concord. Same goal differential, same number of wins. But it's a good start to the season. We're in a position to now move up in there. But our rivals, Montpelier and Concord, are right there with us. And Montpelier is who we're facing next. So, I thank you for joining me. I'll make a decision on whether we go after Shelton after this in the beginning of next episode. But if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the channel and helps me know that you're enjoying this. I'm really excited for where this series goes, and if people have advice on how to build the team, because I've only ever done a single season of this, please feel free to let me know. And I will see you in the next episode, which might be a 2-game episode, depending on how quickly the games go. Anyways, thank you for joining me. I hope you have a great day, and happy gaming.